Welcome back to Just Scribble for Plan With Me in my Wonderland 222 that we are using as our everything, main, catch-all, like hub of our life planner. And I am going to be posting a video on the setup of this, but I am using the Wonderland 222 Unstacked All-in-One Super Chunky Monkey Planner as our everything planner, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to take this out so it's not in the way. I am really enjoying this planner. I'm loving how I'm using it, and I can't wait to show you guys like the full setup and a flip through and all of those things. That'll all be in a separate video. And today we are going to do a plan with me. Actually today and another day, because I want to do this plan with me in my favorite style of plan with me. And that is that we set up for the week and the days of that week. At the end of the week, I will come back and I will update you guys and show you guys the after the pen. So in this plan with me video, you will have like the before the pen setup part, and you will also have the after the pen flip through so you guys can see how my week looks at the beginning of the week and how it looks when it's completed at the end of the week. So that is what we're gonna do. So this is kind of part one, and then later in the video, you will see part two where you see it all set up. I do have this in a Moterm cover right now. It's like a white faux croc cover. It's not my favorite cover as far as color goes because it kind of has this pink undertone on it, but I wanted something that was just kind of bright and inviting. So that's what I have it in. I don't have a lot in here as far as deco. Well, actually I don't have anything in here as far as deco. I have stencils in here, and then I have some sticky notes in here, and then I have some stickers tucked in here that I use occasionally. Then I have the planner. I haven't put any decorative paper back here because I really love the color, sorry about the glare, of this planner, but I probably will add a piece of paper at some point just to kind of change it up. And then in the back I have some other stickers, like holiday stickers and work stickers back here. So we are going to be planning for the week of February 19th, and I already pulled out like way more stuff than I actually need, honestly, but I already decided what deco we're going to use. I don't use a lot of deco in my planner, but I do like a little bit of decoration because it makes me happy, and it also gives me something to coordinate to for highlighting and all of that. So I decided that I was going to use the Luxe Winter Sticker Book from Live Love Posh and use this sticker sheet. We are not going to use all of these stickers. We will probably end up using maybe 3 or 4. I really only put stickers on the weekly, and I don't put that many. Like this is the current week. That's the week before. So I don't use a lot of stickers because I need all the space for function, but I do like a little bit of color, but I have not been putting any stickers on my daily pages. So we are going to use these stickers, and then I pulled a few other stickers that I thought would go with it. Some of these aren't things I normally use in this planner, but I was kind of feeling it, so we may add some things in here that I don't normally put in here. And then I pulled out a little book to do some swatching in, because I pulled out a few markers and highlighters and those types of things, and I wanted to see what we wanted to use to kind of match this. So this is a Right Tech retractable highlighter. Does it have a color? It says Red Dot Winter 2020. I have no idea if that's like the name of the color. That's too peach. This is, I have no idea, Oyster and Pop. These are from Amazon. Okay, that matches. I like that. This is another Oyster Pop. Not quite right. I was hoping that was gonna kind of match that like reddish color one. This is a brush sign pen. I will keep that. This is a Primrosea. Too pink. I could have swatched these beforehand, but I like to do it with you guys. Oyster and Pop. I like that too. This is a Sharpie S Note. Too bright. This is a Live Color. I don't really like that. This is a Calligraph in Mauve Pearl. Ooh, I like that. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Then this is a Papermate that's black. This is a Maru dot, way too pink. Not a big fan of these dot markers. Like, I like the size. This one is called Peony, but the color that they come out never matches the color that's on there. So I don't know if I'm going to use a dot marker. I probably won't. And then this is another sign brush pen. There, brush, Pentel brush sign pen. So we'll keep that because I kind of like the blue. All right, so we're going to use those. And we're just gonna like hop in and get started. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is stick a sticker up here. I always stick a sticker up here to cover this because I don't need that. Little calendar, and it's a good place to put some deco. So we're gonna put that there. And I'm gonna cut off the little bit of excess. I need to clean my scissors. Something terrible. All right. So this is the color scheme we're kind of going with. And then we're going to put something over here. I think. Is there another page? No, just this page. So I can put some stickers up here. I don't generally need this space as much. And I can put something down here. I don't really need this space as much either. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna put this one here. And then I want one up here, and I was thinking I liked this one because I like that it has that dark red color. So we're gonna put that going on Sunday. Yeah, right there. All right, so that is it as far as deco. We're not doing any other deco in here other than that. I had pulled these out, these little teardrops. They're from Lexi Kylie because I thought they might kind of match, but I actually don't think. I don't have my tweezers that I like with me, but those kind of match, so I might be able to do that. So we'll keep those out. First thing we're going to do is put a task sticker down. My boys are watching a documentary on Waco. So if you hear that in the background, you may hear like gunshots and things. It's because they're watching a documentary about that. All right, so there's my task list, and that came from Lexi Kylie. I was going to, let me grab what I was going to use. So I have these mood, sleep, and anxiety trackers from Marshmallow Studio, and I just think that they are adorable. And I don't really use these types of trackers in here very often because I have my health and wellness planner, but I want to use them because I think they're really cute and they don't really fit in my health and wellness planner. And I thought that the colors actually kind of match the colors of these flowers. So we are going to use these this week. So we're going to use these down here. And so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to put on the menu here. That's where we'll put our meal plan for the week. Also Lexi Kylie. And then I'm going to put to buy. How far down do I want it? Right there. So we have our to buy, Lexi Kylie. She has my favorite scripts. I just really like the fonts and the variety, all of that. And then we're going to put sleep, anxiety, and mood. I just need to figure out like what order I want to put them in. I think I'm going to put the sleep tracker first. Do these fit? They're a little bit big, but pretty good. It's not terrible. Just kind of overlap it, like just a smidge. So there we have sleep. And then we're going to do mood. And I'm going to just line that up next to the other one. And then over here, we're going to do the anxiety. we have those trackers. And then the first thing that I always do is mark my work hours. So I normally do this with like highlighting like that. And so I think I'm gonna use, I think I wanna use this one, like the darker kind of moody pink instead of that one. Yeah. So the way that I do this, just because it's easier for me, besides turning my book, is that I mark where my time is going to start, and then I mark where my time is going to end. And I do that with each day. And then I go back and I highlight between those two marks. That way I can actually see where to start and stop when I'm highlighting, and I don't mess up as often. Because when I don't do that, I actually highlight past the time that I'm supposed to highlight. So it just makes it easier. Then I don't have to look like ahead of where my pen is going. I just kind of stop where the line is, like that. I'm trying to decide if I want to go over it twice and make it like a little bit darker. I think I will. Care about it being like 100% perfect. It's just kind of like for a guide, and it also adds a little bit of color. All right, and then over here in my tasks section, I'm going to put little dots, I think with this, but in the to buy, I'm going to put little, I'm not even on screen, camera. This is not like our overall shopping list. That's actually in my everyday carry, which right now is in A6 rings, where I put down like all of our groceries and all that kinds of stuff so that I don't forget to buy something. This is for like random things that come up that I need to buy, like socks for my kiddo, or don't forget we need laundry detergent, things like that. So that way those things that aren't like meal planning and regular groceries don't get forgotten. Like I need to like if I need paper towels or something like that. And then on the menu, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This section right here, I was kind of trying to decide if I wanted to put a don't forget or happy mail or important. But I think I'm going to use that to track happy mail that I get this week. So I'm going to put that here. So now all the bottom sections are done. I won't need these. So I do need a President's Day sticker, which I think I have. Yep. So we're going to put that sticker down here. I don't care about whiting out the holiday that's already there. It doesn't bother me. And then I have these work stickers from Lexi Kylie. I don't always use these, but sometimes it's fun. So I'll just mark work at the top. And what I've been doing is just mixing and matching the fonts, because there's only like 3 of each. So I just pick different ones to get to 5. I thought I had, I do, a no school sticker. Oh, that's from winter. I don't even need that. I don't know why that's in there. I don't need another Happy Mail sticker. I pulled out these dots in case I wanted them, so we'll stick those over there with that. I don't know that I need these icons, but keep them just in case. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, I wanted to put one of these pet care stickers down because our puppy got spayed on Friday. So I have my trash and recycle stickers here. Don't forget. And I'm not going to use these day of the weeks. I just kind of leave that the way it is. But I have the bright and the neutrals. And I think that the neutral one works better, I think. But I kind of like, nope, I like this color. I like this dark one. So before we do anything else, I'll mark down trash. So trash day. It's Friday. Sorry about my dog crying. She's upset that I'm in my studio filming and that she is not. Lulu, stop. All right, so trash and recycle. So you can put all those away. And then I'm going to use one of these like that. And then I'm going to put, I work tomorrow, but there is no school. So we're going to put no school. And I have to take a shot tomorrow. How do I want to do this? Like that, I think. And we're just going to draw a little circle so I can check that off. All right. I did get these stickers from Marshmallow Studio that are adorable for like mail and Happy Mail. So I actually thought about putting one down here like by the Happy Mail. So I could pick this up and kind of layer it on top of one of these if I thought one of them kind of matched. I kind of like the snail. That's too purple. This one matches too, the blue one. Let's do this one. So I'm gonna carefully peel this back up, hopefully. Tore a little bit of paper. And I'm gonna put that down, and then I'm gonna put the Happy Mail back over it like that, because I think that's cute. And since I have the little marshmallow guys down there, I think it's cute to have that up there. And now I need to figure out what I have going on this week. So the first thing, I already got President's Day and no school. I have a meeting from 9 to 10. You know what, I should use a straight edge so that it looks nicer. And then I have noon to 1. This is actually a pretty simple week at work this week. I don't have very many meetings. I might actually get a lot done, which will be awesome. But of course that can change. So just because I only have 3 meetings right now doesn't mean that's how it's gonna end up. I will write the details of my meetings off camera. You'll see it in the flip through, but I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna do dots for my tasks. I pulled out these little Coffee Monsters Co., like little speech bubbly things. And then I also pulled out these black and white ones from the Littlest Planner. I don't really like the black and white ones. I think they're too stark. But I do like these, and I wanted to put a reminder. Which one do I want to use? But tomorrow I have to announce giveaway winners. So put that probably in the afternoon. There. And then I highlight at this spot right here every day, and that's where I write down our dinners, like what we ate for dinner. this is our plan of what we're supposed to eat, but you guys probably have the same situation. Sometimes the plan doesn't happen. So I like to write down what we actually eat. That way when I'm meal planning in a different week, I have something to kind of reference. All right, so Wednesday is Mass. And I need to make a note. And I'm going to put a little dot. None of these really match all that well, but they're what I had already handy. I have more of these like in, oh, you know what? Let's use these instead. I do have more of these in like other colorways from Planner Kate, but most of them are at work. So I'm going to put this little pink note here because I've got to take my kiddo early to school. That way I don't forget. And then Thursday, Thursday at 6. Thursday is our priest's birthday. And so they're doing a mass on Thursday. So Tuesday is PE, library, and math quiz. Thursday is handwriting. Friday is spelling test, and Thursday is PE. Let's see. Live, Love, Posh has a launch for some new stickers on Saturday at 1 Central Standard Time. So write that down so I don't forget. That's where these stickers are from, the florals, and I love her stickers and her sticker books. That is really how the weekly spread will start out. I will, like I said, put the details of my meetings in, and then I will fill in my task list for the week and what we need to buy. This will be as it comes up. Happy Meal will be as I receive it. I'll put our menu plan in once we figure that all out. I will write our dinners as we eat them, and then like the week will fill up as we go. But that's my weekly, and then my daily spreads are really simple. So this is how I'm doing my dailies, and I'm really loving it. So the section over here on the left hand side of the page, that is my today section. So any events or appointments that we have go there. Then this section here is my to-dos for the day. I fill this out as things come up of things I need to do that day, but then I also fill it out with things that I do when I'm out and about from my everyday carry when I come home. So that's my to-do section. As you can tell, I haven't filled it out. Today is Sunday. I haven't filled it out yet. This is notes. Sometimes I have notes, sometimes I don't. And then this is highlights of the day. So like micro journaling for memory keeping purposes. And that is it. That is all that goes on these daily pages. So setting them up is very easy because I just have to highlight the sections, draw a line, and write headers. So I don't think I need any of these stickers from Mandolin Plans this week. So I'll scoot those aside, scoot that aside. I don't need the black pen anymore. But we are going to, I have a photo that I glued down here from a memory yesterday, so it's kind of making my page pop up a little bit. But we are going to highlight and then write the words. So all I do is this part right here, the top part, I highlight for today and I highlight for to do. The notes I highlight part way across and then a larger section for the highlights section. Highlighting for highlights. So I'm going to go through real quick and I'm just going to highlight those sections on each page. I do not care if it's perfect. I just kind of go with it. It's just to have a place to write the words. So that's all the highlighting. Like I said, I am not like super careful with how I do it because it's really just to have like a spot to write the words and really just a space to make the words pop a little bit. so it doesn't have to be perfect. This is a planner that I archive and keep, but I don't get like caught up in my handwriting or making sure it's nice. I try not to make it look super messy, but it is real life and function, and things get crossed out and things get added, and so I try not to fuss too much about the prettiness of it. I like it to look pretty enough to make me happy and like keep me inspired, but that's about it. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm going to write over that with a pen. So I'm trying to decide if I want to write over it with this like pinky purple brush sign pen, or if I want to write over it with this calligraph pen. I don't know if I called it a calligraph earlier, but it's calligraph from Archer and Olive. And I do that based on colors, based on the colors of the week, to try to get it to match as well to this spread as possible. And I do actually think both work really well. Part of me likes this one, the brush sign pen, just because it's a little bit more magenta and it pops a little bit more, but I actually think the calligraph matches better to this. Now obviously these stickers are over here and they aren't over here, but having these dailies coordinate to the colors just helps me keep track of which week I'm on, because it matches what's over here. I hope that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through, and what I write is I write today, to do, notes, and highlights. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go through each and write that, and then come back and flip through and show it to you. All of the days have the words on them, and then the only other thing I do is draw a line. I usually use my pencil board for this and my pen, which is here, and I just draw a line. So this has a division line, if you can see that, like right there. I draw it one over from that, and this is so I can check off the things that I do. So I just go through and draw that line on each. When I do the highlights, I make little symbols. So I'll draw like hearts or asterisks or stars or exclamation points, things like that, to kind of indicate the differentiations between different highlights for the day. And the rest of it is pretty much just pen. I will go back through and mark some of the important things real quick, like the today part, the events, appointments kind of thing. So I am going to highlight like that for no school, and I'll write that in just a second. And then I'm going to, I'm gonna write mass there. Actually, I use this one. I'll just kind of color over it. So, no school. Tuesday, PE and library, math quiz, 9 a.m. meeting. I don't always write my work stuff in here. I always kind of schedule it out on the weekly just so I can see, like, visually my week, but I write stuff over here if I need to dress differently or be prepared for something at work in some way. So Wednesday is recycle day. I'm going to come back and write mask. Friday is trash Thursday, 45 a.m. meeting. Spelling test. PE. I think that's all that we wrote down over here. Oh, handwriting. My kiddo keeps his own planner and keeps up with his tasks and due dates, but I like to write them down too, just so I can check in and make sure he doesn't need help with anything. Early 2. It's my kiddo's class to do mass, like their class is like hosting mass this week, and he's in choir, so he has to be at school early. All right, so that's the dailies. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As of right now, we have nothing planned for this weekend, which is awesome because we've got some housework that we want to do. That's my daily, and then this is the weekly and how the weekly turned out. So that's the plan with me before the pen portion of the video. Like I said, at the end of the week, I'm going to come back and film part 2, which is the after the pen, so I can flip through and show you guys what this looks like after the pen, so you can see how it changes throughout the week, how I add to it, and kind of what it looks like at the end of the week. I find that's a more helpful way to do a plan with me than just laying some stickers down and saying goodbye. So I will see you in a few seconds for you guys, in a week for me, and we will check out the after the pen in this spread. So it is Sunday night, time to show you guys the after the pen in the spread that I did for this week, that I did the plan with me with you guys. So here is my completed weekly spread. As you can see, it is much more full than when we did the plan with me, because I do add to it throughout the week. I obviously complete the different sections that I set up, tasks to buy, happy meal, and then I add to or adjust the weekly spread as things come up. So I will add things that get scheduled during the week or that pop up during the week. I will cross out things that get canceled during the week, stuff like that. But this is the after the pen on the weekly spread. And then back here, we have the after the pen in the daily spreads. So for the daily spreads, I have this today section. That's where I put appointments and events for the day. I have my to-do section where I keep track of things that I did during the day. That doesn't include anything for work. These are just home life things, and then sometimes some things for Just Scribble. I have a notes section for things that I want to remember or refer back to. And then I have a highlight section, which is a kind of memory keeping piece of the day, of things that we did during the day, of things that my kiddo said, or the way he felt, things like that, just to have a little bit of memory keeping in my daily spreads. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and oops, let me take that off, Saturday and Sunday. So that is the after the pen in my spread for the week of February 19th through the 25th. I really like showing the before the pen and how I set up my week, and then coming back at the end of the week and showing it how it looks. So you can see how I actually really use my planner, and you can see how the spread changes and fills up through the week. If you have any questions or comments on this plan with me video, please don't hesitate to put them down below, and I will definitely get back with you. Give me a thumbs up if you like this plan with me for the week of February 19th through February 25th. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.